I feel like a lot of men walk around completely clueless as to how unattractive they really are. And I feel like this theory is proven by the amount of horrible profile pictures and dating site pictures that men just throw up on their profile pages and think that that's enough to attract somebody. Like they just be on here talking crazy. You know, you can't be fat. I gotta be short. Gotta be thick. Gotta be this. Can't have this. Can't have this. And whole time you got a Michelin, you got a jumbo truck tire around your midsection, and you talking shit. You got so much acne on your face, sir. You look like you have not washed your face in 2 years, and you really feel like men do not realize how unattractive they are. Do you genuinely think that you are attractive? Do you genuinely think that you look good? That's why I am a fan of shaming men.
I'm convinced someone hurt her feelings on the comment section. See, I'm going to say something most men know, but are scared to admit out loud. Today, 80% of men are completely invisible to modern women, and women don't even feel bad about it. Yeah, I said it. And before someone pops up in the comment section telling me that's not true, let me drop some uncomfortable truths. Women swipe right only 5% of the time. Not 50, not 30, not even 10, 5. And if you are not into that tiny silver of elite men, most women won't even see you, literally or psychologically. And real quick, bro, if you're a man who is ever felt overlooked, ignored, or straight up treated like you don't exist, hit the subscribe button right now. Because this channel is the only place calling out the double standards and giving men real strategies to win in this dating stuff. Now, let's talk facts. The first fact is that the 80-20 rule is no longer a theory, it's reality. Dating apps didn't create this problem, but they exposed it. Data shows that men swipe right only 5% of men, which means 95% of men compete for women who only want the top 5%. Let that sink. And that's why the average guy feels invisible. Not because he's unattractive, but because he's not elite enough in today's standards. Not 6 feet tall, not making six figures, not Instagram model handsome, not dripping in status or lifestyle flexing. Women today are not dating men. They are shopping for the best possible man. And if you are not the best possible, you are not even considered. Facts number two, it's average men equals invisible men. And here's the part that stinks, but also make everything make sense. Most men are average. Average in height, average in income, average in look, average in lifestyle. Normally, it's fine. That's literally what society is built on. But modern dating doesn't reward average. It punishes it. Women aren't just ignoring average men. They're acting like these men don't even exist at all. Tell me if you haven't experienced this. You hold a door open, no eye contact. You say hello, she doesn't even hear you. You match her energy. She acts like you're bothering her. Meanwhile, she'll sprint across the traffic for the guy who looks like he just walked off an NBA court. It's not your imagination, it's the reality men live in today. But here's the twist: being invisible is actually powerful. And here's where everything flips. Being invisible means you are free. Women only choose the top 5% of men. Cool. You don't need to chase their validation because it's better to be invisible than to be manipulated. Better to be overlooked than to be overused. Better to be ignored than to be drained. Men are learning that the less women they see, the more they can see themselves. That's why the gym is packed. That's why men are building businesses. That's why men are traveling. That's why men are stacking money. That's why men are leveling up. That's why men are getting sharper, getting stronger, getting more disciplined. That's why I can sit here in the park and hold this mic and just talk to you guys. You are not invisible. You're becoming unbothered. Because once you realize modern women don't see you, you stop caring. And that's when the real transformation starts. Now let's be practical. What should men do? Three things you should do. The first thing is to build your body. You don't need to be shredded. But a strong man gets respect everywhere, even from himself. The second thing is to build your money, not to impress women, but to buy freedom and options. The third thing is to build your identity. Purpose equals validation, mission equals attention, direction equals desperation. Because here's the plot twist: the moment you stop chasing women, That's when they start noticing you. But by then, you won't even care. And that's the real power. Be honest, bro. When was the exact moment you realized women didn't see average men anymore? Drop in the chat. Let's see how many men experience the same moment. And if you're tired of all these BS, smash the subscribe button and share with your brother who needs to watch this. Join the tribe of men who see through the BS, who are building themselves, and who refuse to apologize for wanting peace, for wanting respect, for wanting purpose. Don't watch from the sidelines. Welcome to the club. See you in the next one.